Alright everyone, welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. Today we are going to be doing another random auction selection. We're going to be looking for auctions that are sold and tuned by the same person, and we are going to judge them accordingly. Starting off with an S1 Ferrari. We're going to buy 3 of these, by the way, but S1 Ferrari right off the rip's not bad. We have 4 different tests: top speed, drag race, lap time of a track that I haven't chosen yet, and ease of driving. That is completely subjective. How's about an S1 Rivian? Man, I wish this would stop flashing. We have the money, but we're not gonna buy an S1 Rivian. There we go, an S1 Ford Mustang Coupe. We'll take that one. Why is a 2008 BMW M3 $12 million? I'm not buying that. An A-Class 2013 E63 AMG we will buy as well. That's a decent mix. We have a Mustang, a Ferrari, and a Mercedes. All right, let's jump into the Ferrari. Things are not looking good for this right off the rip. Look at the amount of camber on that front tire. Also, giant ugly rims. Awesome. -5 camber on the front and -2 on the rear, -1.5. That's gonna be something, I'll tell you what. Well, first things first, let's do a top speed test. This Ferrari is S1, so I'm hoping it's not like real slow. I'm hoping they tuned the gears correctly. We should be able to get to like 200. I was pretty close. This is the top gear. We're not gonna make it all the way, I don't think. Oh, we did. We made it. 202 so far. Keep going. 208. Come on. I think 208 is gonna be it. Oh, 209. 209 is all she wrote, which is not terrible. I'm amazed that I can actually drive this thing at all with all that camber on the front wheels. Oh, and the Mustang has drag tires on it. Awesome. This is going to be a clear winner in the drag race for sure. Here we go. Oh, geez Louise, what is wrong with this thing? Let's check out the suspension on the rear though, because it's very bouncy. Anyway, well, we've smoked the Ferrari. 232, 233, come on baby. 234, 234 is all she wrote. Going downhill. This is something. This one's gonna be fun to try and race. This is our E63. It has the same PI points as the regular one. That was a van. I don't know what all has been done to this, to be honest. Just to prove it, setup file locked. That's just the luck of the draw. I guess we have basically a stock. They might have changed the tire pressures or something. I guess we'll find out. There's 200. Again, somehow all 3 of these cars have 200-mile-an-hour top speeds plus. You know what's really funny? When we hit this hill up here, this thing's going to be going quicker than that Ferrari. I'm almost betting that since this car is almost bone stock, yep, there's 210, that it's going to do the best out of all of them. 213, 214, 214 is all she got. The Ferrari was 209, so this thing is faster than the Ferrari, at least in a straight line going down a hill.
Oh, really, dude?
Now it is time for a drag race. We're going to start out in the Ferrari and do it in the same order: Ferrari, Mustang, Mercedes. The difficulty on these don't really matter because we're gonna try and just stay in our line and go straight. So here we go. Highly skilled in a Ferrari, not tuned by me. Let's see how this does. Gears, good. Shift. Oh, interesting. We're not really worried about beating everyone, but we are worried about the time, so we're just gonna keep going. Not bad. We did beat everyone, which is neat. Love that. 18.01. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Now for the Mustang with the bouncy booty. Let's see how this thing does. I'm looking forward to losing this because it's tuned poorly. Oh, bouncing. Actually, we're doing all right. I take it back. It is still tuned poorly, but it's fast, so not bad. We're doing 210 there near the end. That might be actually pretty quick. 15.22. Yeah, that's pretty quick, I'll say. Who would have guessed the car with the drag tires and the huge horsepower did the best so far in the drag race? It's definitely going to beat the Mercedes, let's be real. And now for the Mercedes. This thing is all-wheel drive. It's not incredibly fast, but it's not slow either. Try and keep this thing going in a straight line. Come on, beat the Beamer. I think we gotta win in this one again anyway, but time is what we're worried about. It's already, yep, this is gonna be last. For sure, 20.40. Yeah, definitely the slowest by like 2 seconds. More than 2 seconds. Well, the outcome of that was entirely predictable, honestly, but the next one, I don't think so. I kind of want to do the stadium circuit. I know that's not what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. I have also added one more challenge. it has to do with this. So you'll have to stick around and find out what we're doing after. We are doing some rivals with the Ferrari starting off first. Let's jump to our flying lap, shall we? All right, flying lap time. This thing handles surprisingly well for having all the camber in the world on the front tires. Oh, it does understeer a little bit going into corners though. It doesn't like to slow down too terribly much either. Yeah, this thing's doing really quite well. It's a little understeery. Other than that, not bad at all. Not bad in the least, to be honest with you. A solid 58 seconds. 58.00. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that, actually. I didn't realize this had turned into another Ford versus Ferrari episode, but either way, it's fun. All right, torture me to death now, because this is going to be terrible. Here we go. Oh, yeah, this thing just plows through the corners. Oh, no. I won't lie. This thing does not handle as bad as I thought it was going to. Let me be real, it's still atrocious, but it's not as bad as I was worried it would be, to be honest. Oh, we're still not outpacing that friggin' Porsche, but still, it's not terrible. Make the turn, nice, not bad. Ooh, harden the brakes. Yep, as long as we slow down enough for the corners, it's not terrible, but the time's gonna be terrible. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're holding this thing together. Okay. Yeah, she plows. She plows through these corners like it's a tractor. Holy crap. Jeez Louise. It accelerates hard. I'm a big fan of it accelerating hard like that, but it does not have a lot of grip going around corners. 105.05. I am happy with that. Now it's time for the Merc. I'm betting this car actually isn't terrible because it's probably just stock with different tire pressures. I think they lowered the rear tire pressures by a little bit, and that's it. All right, here we go. This thing drives like a tramp. Wow, a champ, a dream. It is very good. It doesn't accelerate super hard, but that doesn't really matter because it drives impeccably. It's almost like it was tuned by a group of engineers that designed the car. Almost. It's really no slouch. We're 50 PI points slower than that guy in front of us, and honestly, it's not as noticeable as I thought it would be. All right, that's 107.84. I didn't do the greatest on that lap, so I'm going to give myself one more lap because I feel like we can shave another second or so off. Other than that, it's pretty close. 107.3. We took off a half second. That's good enough for me. All right, so the lap times were Ferrari 58.002 or 3. I don't remember. I didn't write down the third number. Not bad. Quite quick. The Mustang 105.05. That is S1 class, by the way. It's the same class as the Ferrari within like 20 or 30 PI points. The Mercedes here 107.32. It is 2 seconds slower somehow than that stupid Mustang. For ease of driving, no surprise, this car wins. The Mercedes ends with a 9, only because I don't like the way the limiter hits right here. I don't like that. If it were a little later or a little earlier, that would be perfect, and this thing would be a 10 out of 10. But obviously, I can't give it a 10 out of 10 because I have some grievances with it. Not a ton, though. The Ferrari, amazingly, I gave it a 7. It understeers a little bit going into corners. It's not terrible. With all that camber in the front, I thought, oh, there's no way this thing's going to drive very well, but it does. It drives well. It understeers like it's its job, though, which is not surprising at all. And the Mustang, I gave a 4. It's pretty self-evident why that thing drives terribly. Our final challenge is called NASCAR. Can you guess why? Same thing, we're going to be doing rivals. That way we can just set lap times and not have to worry about AI. Starting with the Ferrari. Our bright yellow Rari. Hopefully this thing doesn't understeer on this track too bad because that would not be very good. It does understeer a little bit. Just a little bit. Here we go. Oh... Yep, understeer, it's fine. Throttle back down, we're good. Just gotta, oh, nope, yep. It understeers for sure. It needs less camber and softer anti-roll bars. We did beat the fella though. So we just gotta make sure that we keep this thing together and not overdrive it a little bit. All right. So what is that? 16.37. Not bad. I was say, driving this thing around the outside like this, I think this thing is going to set a not half bad time. I just have to pay attention when to brake. Now for the Mustang, because I think it's a mistake. Here we go. Bouncy, bouncy. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Speed and power and brake. Oh, it runs a little wide. It's fine. Back on the throttle a little bit. Not bad. Not bad. I don't even know what to say. This thing's dog shit. It's so bad. Keep her. Go off the wall. Nope. No, sir. Let's try this again, shall we, without crashing? We're at 19.5 right now. That's not terrible. Oh, stay off the apron. Nope. Oh, it counts. Keep going. 19.5 still. That was nope. But you know what? It's fine. 19.52 with a D for dirty. Man, that was torture. That's what I thought it was going to be like driving that thing around the track. Somehow it does better around a flat track than it does an oval track, which is weird because it's an American car that has a lot of power and shitty suspension, and I thought for sure it would do NASCAR stuff good. That being said, America, still the best. And for the final contender, our Mercedes, which is definitely going to do it's going to do better than the Ford. However, it may be slower. Here we go. Not a good acceleration, but that doesn't matter. I will see you guys for the flying lap. First lap, 21 seconds. That's not a good sign for the Mustang. Oh, we're going a little wide. That's fine. We're going to have to do this again. 19.9. We're going to do one more. Try and keep this thing on the opportune line. The best line, the racing line, whatever. You know what I mean. Slow down a little coming up to the corner so we can stay low. Oh, whoops. Oh, count it. 20 seconds still, whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna get a clean lap, I promise. 19.86, I'll take it. It's a little slower than the Ferrari. However, this thing has so many less points than the Ferrari, or the Mustang, sorry. Unlike last time, I am not going to do a clean lap of everything with a car that I have tuned myself. Just trust me, I can do better than all three of those. Not to sound cocky, but I know for a fact I can because I have no life to this game and have over 700 hours in it because, yeah. So all three of these cars placed first, second, and third. I took the placement and added them up, so the Ferrari took first and second and whatever, so there's three. So the Ferrari took third, second, first, anyway, etc. You get it. Ferrari ended up with 9 points. The Mustang had 10. Mercedes had 11. So it ended up in the order we bought them, and the order we tested them is how they performed as well. Somehow, I thought for sure this was going to outdo that stupid Mustang. But out of all three of these cars in real life, the one that I would rather own is this one, because that Mustang is horrific to drive, and that Ferrari looks dumb, and I honestly don't like the way it was tuned that much. So this car, in my eyes, is the winner. Which car do you guys think won? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.